Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be talking about this Fender American Professional 2 Telecaster. You've probably seen this guitar in some of my videos, especially the shorts if you've seen those, and I've had a few people comment about it, ask about it, and so I wanted to do a full in-depth video to talk about it because it is truly like one of the best Telecasters I've played. I bought this from Chicago Music Exchange just under a year ago, so I was able to get their exclusive shell pink color, and I hope you can see it. On the back of the neck, it has the 75th anniversary thing. Insignia, I think is what that's called. This is an absolutely incredible guitar. I'll mention a few of my favorite features, and then I'll put a full list of features somewhere on the video and also down in the description. I'm not going to try to read all those. A few things that really jump out to me about this guitar. The finish on the back of the neck, Fender calls it the super satin, but it is the perfect blend of like unfinished and like that really thick polyurethane. The unfinished is okay. The polyurethane, like if your hand sweats at all, it gets kind of, sticky or something. But this is like the perfect combination. It feels amazing. And the fret edges, they've really dressed those nicely so it doesn't, you hardly feel it. It's amazing. The pickups in this guitar, I believe, are the V-Mod 2 pickups, and they sound amazing. They're the most like sounding Tele pickups. I know that's weird, but sometimes I've played a Tele and it doesn't sound like a Tele, but this one sounds the most like a Tele out of the Teles I've played. For the controls, you've got the standard 3-way toggle, neck, both pickups, and bridge, and you've got volume and tone. On the volume, they have a treble bleed circuit, so as you roll it down, it doesn't get muddy. It stays nice and pristine and clean, and because of that, this is the first guitar that I've actually been able to ride my volume when I'm playing. Because usually on some lower end guitars or guitars that don't have that, as soon as you roll the volume down a little bit, your treble's just gone. Like, it's just mud. And I don't like that. I really appreciate that this guitar can have the volume rolled off without losing highs. That just makes it so much more versatile that I can actually use these knobs as creative controls. The tone, the way they have it voiced, is also really good. I don't know which pot they used in it, but it's really good. And then they also have a push-pull right here. So you push it, and then it puts these two pickups in series, which is just kind of a thicker middle Tele sounding thing. The only issue I had with this guitar, and it's just a manufacturing issue on this particular one, is when I got it, this it doesn't want to go back down. So you really gotta get it just right. I messaged Chicago Music Exchange about it when I bought it, and they said I was welcome to send it back, but I didn't want to send it back because the neck and the feel of this particular one were perfect, so I'm living with it, and the only reason I haven't gotten it fixed yet is because I use it like every day. So I'm trying to find, maybe I'll get a second one or get something else that I can use as a backup for this to be out of commission for a few weeks. And another thing they put on this that I really like is this rounded back of the neck right here, because then your hand will slide and just fit in there perfectly, and that's really great for getting up higher. My Strat also has that, although it's a little older, and I'm really glad that they added it to this model because it's just another one of those little things that takes it over the top for me. All right, it's tone time. So some final thoughts. Again, I love this thing. This is the best Tele I've ever played, and it's my favorite guitar of the ones I own. If I only had to grab one to play any genre, this could definitely do it. It's got the warm neck pickup, it's got the cool out of phase middle stuff, it's got the series button for some thicker tones, and you got the classic Tele bridge, like you already know what you're getting there. The volume knob's super responsive, the whole guitar responds really well to how you pick and intensity and all that. And then the tone, the top end roll off is perfect on that. I really like what it does. It's great. The feel of the neck, it's an amazing instrument. The price point, I think, is right in that sweet spot where as you start to pay higher, because I think this is about 16, 17.5, somewhere in there. As you start to pay higher than that, I think the returns start to diminish a little bit. But I really think this is that sweet spot between quality and price point. It's an amazing instrument. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but it is really good. That about wraps up the video. If you have any questions about this guitar or would like me to review any of my other guitars, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you like the Helix tones and want to get them for yourself, those will be available in my shop a week or two after the video posts. I'll put a link in the description once it's live up there. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.